Good morning, I'm Sharon from Sharon Shed Signs and Designs. Thank you for joining me this morning. I've got a cute project lined up, so if you'll come in and say hi, let me know you're here. I appreciate that. And I'm going to see if I can get us brought up on my page on my iPad because I can read those comments better than I can on my iPhone that far away, so hang on. Try to do that before there's too many people on here. All right, we're good. Say hi, you guys. Let me know you're here. I'd appreciate that. Let me know your weather. We've got beautiful sunshine, but it's 30 degrees colder than it was yesterday. So yippee. Can't wait to go outside, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is an 11 by 14 wood canvas. I got it on Amazon. Good morning, Kim. How are you? And I'm going to use this cute rice paper called Rockstar Bunny. It's one of the new awesome rice papers that are available on Decoupage Central. Hey, Laura. How are you? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to see the comments. All right, I'm back. Okay, hi, Kim. Hey, Cheryl. Good morning. Same there, girl. Hey, Susan. 33 and windy there in New Hampshire. It is 43 here, so, you know, we're better than you. We're supposed to get freezing rain, though, maybe tomorrow. Possibly. Hope not. Anyway. I've taped this off with 2-inch wide frog tape because I'm going to create a frame and I'm going to paint the body of the board with Waverly chalk paint in ivory first. So I'll get that done and try to say hi to anybody else that comes on. Hey, Carol, how are you? Thanks for joining me, guys. I will be live again tomorrow too, actually. I would normally do it on Thursday. Jim has a doctor's appointment and will be gone most of the day. I thought about evening, but I've got a class I'm going to take Thursday evening, so that won't work. So tomorrow it is. Hey, Cassie, how are you? 20 there and freezing rain later. Oh, Cheryl, yuck. Good day to stay in and craft, that's for sure. Good. 7 degrees there, Laura? Oh, you guys. I guess I'm warm here. It's just after being in the mid-70s yesterday, it's pretty cold. Went for a walk yesterday afternoon. Actually got kind of warm. Jim's coming home today, so after this, I'm going to try to go to exercise class. And then I'll go pick him up because they don't get in any hurry to release him. The doctor is a surgeon and he doesn't sign the orders until after he's done with surgery. So yeah, I'll probably still have to sit there a while. But it'll be good to have him home. Okay. Painted that white so my rice paper will be nice and bright. I am going to use a stencil too from Essential Stencil Spring Collection. I'm shedding. I've got hair on my... There, got it. Hate when that happens. So I hope you guys stay warm and stay safe. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Yeah, Cassie. Sounds like your weather's close to ours. A little cooler in Indiana, usually. Hey Brenda, how are you? It's feeling pretty dry. And that part wasn't dry, but I think that's my tape, but I'll make sure. All right, that should be good and dry. I'm gonna get the paint off my hands. Because if I don't, I'll have it everywhere. All right, let's take this tape off. So you guys, if you haven't checked out the new rice papers, you should do that. There's some really cute ones. Let's see. I am in love with the bunny. I like bunnies. I really tape this good, as is usual for me. All right. There's our body. Now I'm going to use some sensitive surface frog tape so that I can paint the frame. So I'll go just inside my painted area. Let's see if I can grab my X-Acto knife. Yep, there's one. It'd be easier to get it right than with scissors, I think. There, perfect. And again. If you haven't used the sensitive surface tape, you should really try it, especially if you do frames. It's a little more opaque than the regular frog tape. You can see through it, some anyway, enough to help guide you with where your tape ought to go. Make sure I've got that sealed down on the outside. Cutting that lightly so that I'm not cutting my wood. Let's see. Got it. Cut that very straight. Get that up. One more little piece, try to get off of there. There, that'd be better. Now just do the bottom. I got way too much tape that time. Get it lined up right. Don't need it clear to the edge. Talking to myself. Let's see. All right, I'll stick that to my table to use later. Set that aside. All right, I am going to paint. I need to put that in water first. I'm going to paint the frame with Fusion Mineral Paint in Hazelwood. It's kind of a darker gray. At least if you've got Little Lamb, Hazelwood is darker than that. So get a clean brush out. There's one. Oh, got a bunch more over there, but anyway. I think I'll do my edges before I do the rest. So I've got something to hold on to without getting paint all over me, maybe. I usually forget it at this point, so I just wait and do it later after the others dried, but once I thought of it, I'll do it. It'll take but a minute. When I work with rice paper that is smaller than the surface I'm going to put it on, I usually either try to frame it or to kind of match the colors as best as I can that's in the background of the rice paper. Most of the time. Okay, there's the edges. Pink there. I'll do the rice paper next, and then I'm going to add a raised stencil. If you've never created a frame on a flat surface, you should try it. It's easy, super easy. Gives it a finished look, I think. I'll look at your comments in just a second. You guys, if I miss any questions, I will answer them sometime today. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to dry this. Looks like a mess, but it's going to be good, I promise. Yeah, I like this tape, Brenda. I'm glad you tried it. It really does make it easier if you're going to do a frame or something. Good morning, Pam. Hey, Rhonda. Hi, Catherine. I am doing a piece of rice paper. It's a new one, new release from Decoupage Central called Rockstar Bunny, and I'm creating a frame on my 11 by 14 canvas, wood canvas. I think that's pretty dry. Feels like it. Even the edges for the most part. This one's still a little damp. All right, I'm going to take a chip brush and my ivory chalk paint by Waverly and a shop towel. And I'm going to dry brush some white onto my frame. Just use light pressure. Get a little more. Edges before I forget them. There's some gray that wasn't dry. Glad it's on the edge though. All right, that's enough of that. I'm going to dry it real quick. It won't take but a minute because it doesn't have much on there. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Hey, Joan, I think I missed saying hi to you. Glad to have you all this morning. All right, take this tape off. Almost done. All right, there's that. Now I'm going to take my piece of rice paper and I'm going to do it with it facing me for just a minute. Said I can kind of see through this too, not perfectly, but kind of. And I don't want to cut his feet off, so I'm gonna bend it right there. I think will do. Measure that and make sure I'm cutting off an even amount all the way. Inch. Yeah, it's not even. That should be more like it. All right. cut that on my fold, or attempt to. I could have brought my paper cutter over here. That would have been smarter, but you know. I'm not a very straight cutter, even with a line to cut on. Okay, should do good. And my sides. And the sides could go over, but I think the dark would show through, and I don't really want that. I don't think that's straight either. Okay. So I'm just trying to get my paper cut to fit the white area for the most part, the inside of the frame. So get that. That should go along there, and that looks good. Out there and there. See what we got. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll put some brown wax around it too, so some Kills Dark wax. Okay, so that all looks all right. Let's hope. All right, I think I got it. So that he's going to fit in my frame. Going to use some Mod Podge. I'm going to get that paint out of the way because I will lay the rice paper in it. For sure. I didn't put the lid back on my ivory. Okay. I finally went to the store and got some new Mod Podge. Opened up. All right, a wet wipe because I got Mod Podge all over my fingers. They're sticky. All right, another sponge brush. Lay my paper aside, and I'm going to put Mod Podge all inside the white area. I've got just a little bitty area there that I need to take a liner and some gray paint, which I now have all over my hands. There, that'll be better. Now I gotta get the gray paint off my hands, you guys. Good enough. Okay, hit this with a dryer for 1 second. And this is matte Mod Podge. It's not gonna matter if I don't stay in the white area. See what we got. Dry that real quick. Where I brush the Mod Podge onto the frame. There. I'm going to put a light coat of Mod Podge on top for a sealer. All right, should be good enough with the Mod Podge. this. I'm going to put a little dark wax around the edge, and then I'm going to do a raised stencil. I just love this bunny. He's just adorable. See, just one little place here where I didn't cut that really straight. There, that fits the frame better. Now I am going to use my dark wax. All I gotta do is find where on the table it is. And a stencil brush is what I use to put it on most of the time. Just wipe it off a little on my puppy pad up there. And I'll blend this some after I get it all on. Just think it helps give it a more defined look. Keep it mostly inside the frame. So I'll take a shop towel and wipe that back a little. All right, now I'm going to take a mini tag from the flower mini tags. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to put it kind of like there. It's going to be on the frame, but kind of go over onto the picture. Use some Tim Holtz Distressed Crackle Paste. And a that up like that. Get that all filled in. And you could use My mind just went blank. You guys know what you can use. It's sitting right up there. The putty. Yeah. In place of this crackle paste, use whatever you use to do your raised stencils. Get that even. All right, now I need to lift it straight up, and I've got some there, but I'll clean it up. Okay. My wet wipe I've got laying here's what I use. And we're going to dry this in a second and put some dark wax on it, but there's what we've got so far. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do a second one. Let me clean this off though, put what I can back in the jar, and use a wet wipe to wipe it off so that it doesn't make a mess on my frames. Alrighty. And do it again. This is really a fun, easy project. I need to buy some more of this paste. I've got some in there, but a lot of it's getting dried. I've had it a long time. It goes a long ways. Hobby Lobby used to have it. I'm not sure that they do anymore. I think I got mine from, I know I got mine from Amazon, but I at one time saw some in Hobby Lobby, but here lately I haven't seen many Ranger products. Alrighty. Okay, straight up there. Clean off this little bit here. So, whoops, there's what we got so far. I'm going to dry that. Let it crackle, and then we'll add some dark paste. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Joan. I love this paste. When I get off my live, I need to order some more. Crackling real nice. I just want to make sure it's dry before I add the dark wax and mess it up. Actually, I think I'll add black wax to that. Yeah, it would be cute to add an egg like this. That's true. I could have done that. I just didn't think about it. My thinking was that it's kind of a daisy, like I think that is. I don't know what kind of flower this is really, but it looks similar. Let me see. Yeah, feels dry. Did I put my arm in my, no. Luckily I did not. I don't think I put the paste on as thick on this one, so it shouldn't take as long to dry. It's getting nice and cracked. Yeah, it's dry. Okay, so I'm gonna take my black furniture wax, which oh, it's right here. I was gonna say I should have had it handy. I did. Thank you, Renee. And just put this on my finger. It'll bring out the cracks so you can see them. Make the detail pop a little more. All right. Wipe the black wax off my fingers before I touch it. All right, you guys, here's what we got. I don't know if you can see that, the crackle or not. Yeah, should be able to see the crackle. Anyway, I think this turns out cute. It's easy, it's fun. So, give it a try if you haven't already. Thanks, you guys, for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Where did I say I got my frame? It is all just one flat piece of wood. I just created the frame, Renee. So it's just painted on there. I taped off, first of all, taped the frame and then painted the inside and then took that off and did the outside. You'll have to go back and watch. But, yeah. So, thank you, you guys. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it so much. And I'm in love with this guy. I'll have a hard time selling him. I think he's adorable. So, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me. And I'll be here same time tomorrow on my page. So, if you get a chance, join me. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, you guys. I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.